Excuse me. Man. Hello. How's it going, everyone? Can you leave a chat? Can you type a say hello in the chat? Let me know who's there. I can't see who's there. Satyam. Hey, buddy. How's life today? I was about to say Friday, but it's Monday today. Beautiful day here today. Hey, Don. I thought, what's this? Kerry. Hello, Kerry. Genevieve. There. We're in the West End area of Edinburgh today. This is Governor's Lane or Governor Street Crescent, Governor's Crescent. Michelle, how's it going? Anne, how you doing? Get this weather today in Edinburgh. I got blue skies. Jolene, how's it going, Jolene? How's life? Beth as well. Hey, Beth, how's it going, honey? How's everyone doing today for a Monday? February the 26th, is it? Something like that. I've not seen Artie yet. Is Artie here? I've not seen Artie yet. We're in the posh end of Edinburgh today. I come from the east end of Edinburgh, which is north. I come from north east Edinburgh, which is traditionally a poor, poverty-stricken area. So today I thought I'd come up and mix it with the hoi polloi. The riff-raff is taken over. Look at little basements. A little house down here. That's lovely, isn't it? Got enough plants down there. Hey, Artie. Look at this lovely little basement flat here. Lots of plants. This is a really posh area of Edinburgh here. Share to all the groups. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is if you can afford the house here. In fact, I've worked in a house around here. The Bank of Scotland own a house around here for their directors who come and stay in when they come up from England. Beth is busy with crazy kids and sports. Jolene is doing good. That's good. Yeah, if you can afford a house here, you don't need to worry about switching on the heating, put it that way. Very exclusive. In fact, some of the houses have got a lift inside them actually. Was pimping the tour. What's this stay here? So you just never know who's lived here. What's this? Built in 1870. So it was built in 1870, restored in 1976. Edinburgh's Newtown Conservation. Yeah, so this was an extension from the Newtown. The first phase of the Newtown was only 3 streets. Princes Street, George Street and Queen Street, with the 2 squares at either end. St Andrew's Square and St Charlotte Square, named after King George III's wife. And so because the Newtown was so popular, Edinburgh had went from being one of the worst cities in Europe to being one of the finest, grandest Georgian cities anywhere in the whole of Europe. And people started to move here from all over. So they had to quickly start extending the Newtown. So this is an extension of the Newtown. Very posh area, of course. If you look up the property prices here, oh, you must have a log fire, look. All the logs. Yeah, if you can afford a house here, here's Governor's Suites. I wouldn't like to hazard a guess, couple of £1 million a house, I would say. A lot of the houses will have been split up into different apartments, actually, to be honest. But look at this, everyone, right? This is why I'm here. This building here, this church, right? Sorry, I'll just line it up. Oh, what we're standing in. This church, right? St Mary's Cathedral is 30 metres taller than my house. I don't believe that. That is not taller than my house. Look, this is supposed to be the tallest building in Edinburgh. There is no way that's taller than my house. I just don't believe it. Somebody's got the calculations wrong. It's called St Mary's Cathedral. Unlike St Giles Cathedral, this actually is a cathedral because it's Episcopalian. I say that. But I just can't understand how that building is taller than mine. I just don't believe it, actually. I struggle to comprehend it. They must have got it wrong. Here's me arguing with the guy with the measuring tape. So this is the mother church of the Episcopalian diocese in Edinburgh. St Cuthbert's, which is where Bum the Dog is, and this fountain in Princess Street. That's called the mother church of Edinburgh because it's the oldest Christian site in Edinburgh. This is called the mother church of the Episcopalian diocese because obviously St Cuthbert's is a Church of Scotland church, of course. We'll just go in for a quick look about. I got the key, I got the music. Height above the sea level. I don't know, but it just doesn't seem right to me. Lovely ornate architecture. Look at the little dudes up there, man. See the wee dude? Oh, no, the guy with the fish. Lovely ornate stonework, isn't it? Beautiful. Let's have a look. Hopefully the signal will stay. Look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? And of course the Episcopalians is the Anglican church. So they have Jesus is always on the cross. Unlike the Protestants, Presbyterians, of course, they don't have Jesus on the cross. Quite nice, but isn't it? It's actually paid for by two sisters. 1874 it started to get built. It was finished in 1879. And the two sisters, Mary and Barbara, left money. It cost £110,000 at the time. Oh. Yeah, Barbara and Mary, that's who the two spires are named after. Hopefully the signal will stay on. Nice building, but isn't it? Imagine the, what's it called? God, I've just forgotten a word. Acoustics. That was it. God, I just forgot that, man. I was calling it autistic. The acoustics. Imagine the acoustics in here. It used to seat 1,500. I'm not sure nowadays. But the acoustics must be amazing. The choir, of course, are connected to the music school here as well in St Mary's Cathedral. Oops. There's little different chapel areas. Remember outside St Mary's Cathedral in Edinburgh, you've got the foot and the ankle and the hand, with the crickets on it. That was by an artist called Eduardo Polizio from Leith. And he also designed these windows here. These stained glass windows were put in for the millennium. That was the word, acoustics. You could tell I've not been doing tours for a while. Yeah, so these stained glass windows were put in for the millennium by the artist from Leith, who invented pop art, Eduardo Palizio. And of course the Episcopalians, they backed Bonnie Prince Charlie, of course. Most of the Jacobites were actually Episcopalian. Obviously there was some Catholic as well, but a lot of the Jacobites fighting on behalf of Bonnie Prince Charlie were Episcopalian, because they were getting persecuted by the Presbyterians. So they backed Bonnie Prince Charlie. Yeah, because after the Reformation of 1560, the Presbyterians and the Episcopalians, which was basically an English church, the Anglican church, nice altar. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. The Presbyterians eventually became, the glass looks better from a distance. See if I can get it from the other side. Yeah, you can't get very good angles on this app prism. It seems to magnify it quite a bit. Because this finished in 1879, of course. So the stained glass windows are not that old. 150 years old. Something like that. Look at that painting. It's quite a dark painting, isn't it? What are you supposed to see there? That must have been before electricity was invented. It's a picture of the church. I don't know who this dude was. I'm assuming he was one of the ministers here. He was maybe one of the first ministers. I'm not sure, it's in Latin, there's inscriptions around it. They have concerts here as well. Ah, here we go, we'll see if I can get a... There we go. Can't really zoom in on them, but... So that's the windows that were designed by Eduardo Palizio. Hi Lynn, how's it going? It is a beautiful church here. See, they've got all the big organ as well. It's like an angel. I've seen the light. I've had a road to Damascus conversion like St. Paul. Look at the big organ. It's quite hidden away, the organ. Ronnie, look. Yeah, the organ. Imagine how loud that organ must be. I wouldn't like to sit near that. Gee whiz, I'd be sitting at the back in this place. Imagine how loud it is. Imagine John Knox being here. Of course, John Knox wasn't alive when this place was built, but anyway, he wouldn't have been welcome here. Martin! Hey Linda, how you doing? We're inside the St. Mary's Cathedral, Episcopalian. So they keep Jesus on the cross, look. There's Jesus. Hello, sir. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. May God have mercy upon your soul, Paul. It's quite a nice church, isn't it? It's had a lot of concerts here. So it did used to hold 1,500. I'm not sure nowadays. It looks like it was maybe about 1,000 or something. I don't think I've actually ever been to an Episcopalian Mass. I've been to a Protestant service and a Catholic one. I don't think I've ever been to an Episcopalian. Is there an organ here? But it's hidden away there. See? It's hidden through there. Look. But that's what I'm saying, it'll be so loud. Quite a strange location for the organ, but I'm assuming because it's so loud, I need to put it in the back. Because they do have an amazing choir here, I know that. They have concerts here and all that as well. But yeah, so this would have been built well after the Reformation, of course. The green lights up there, I don't know what they are. I can't see them in the building. Quite strange. So look, see, they have concerts on. You're not allowed to video or look, they have back Dindon concert. The choir of St Mary's has a vacancy for a boy. Oh. Yeah, it's have different concerts, choirs, so on. So this is the Episcopalian emblem. See, they've almost got the bishop's hat. See, they have bishops, the Episcopalians, unlike the I keep on saying Protestants because the Episcopalians are Protestant. The Presbyterians don't have bishops. The Episcopalians do. The Catholics and who closed these doors? The doors will open a minute ago. Yeah. So we'll get a look at it from the other side now. I'd have a sung Eucharist at 10:30. Also live streamed on YouTube. There you go. On a Sunday at 10:30, if you go into YouTube for St Mary's Episcopalian Cathedral, you can watch it live. I say, I don't think I've ever been. I can't remember ever going to an Episcopalian service before. I've definitely been to a Church of Scotland one and a Roman Catholic one. What's this? A sense of some place. The guy reading under a tree. It's supposed to be a Bible. Yeah, I don't understand. Look at this, everyone. This is taller than my house. I just don't believe it. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to take that up with the local authorities. How's everyone doing, by the way? For those of you who know me by now, you will know I don't like to speak too much when I'm inside the church. Usually out of respect, actually, but also with the fear of getting caught and chucked out. I'm not sure. Sometimes you're allowed to film and sometimes you're not, you know. But you know me, I like to live life on the edge, giving my voyagers the best experience. I'm always scared God's going to punish me even more. But listen, it was the 2-year anniversary of the Ukraine war. Obviously the other day there. And we're in the West End area of Edinburgh. So you'll see a little hint of what's going on here. Ukrainian flags. And there's more round here. Further along, there's a Ukrainian flag up there. Right? Look. Notice the flag. Notice the flag. This is the Russian consulate. So all the local businesses, not all of it, some of them put up Ukrainian flags. Look, right opposite, the Russian consulate. Ukrainian flags. You see the barriers? It's because there was a demonstration a few days ago. Was it Saturday or when was the anniversary for the war in Ukraine? Anyway, it was the other day there. Of course, it was a big demonstration. And they put up, obviously there's lots of Ukrainians live in Scotland now. Well, there always has been lots of Ukrainians live here. But yeah, they held a vigil the other day there on the anniversary. And they put up like posters and flowers. Very peaceful demonstration, you know. And then after it was over, there were still some people about. Most of the demonstrators had left. There were still some people there, right? and a black van, a minibus turned up, or a black van turned up, and two shady characters got out of it and started pulling down all the posters and the flowers that Ukrainians had left. And they only spoke in Russian, they didn't speak in English. So, you can see a Ukrainian flag there. Look at this bugger here. You know Henry Dundas? You know the big statue in Edinburgh? The slave owner? The guy who extended slavery? The guy in the big pillar? The guy who I always talk about? This is his son here. Look. Saturday. That was it, Saturday. This is his son, Robert Melville. The street's named after him, Melville Street here. But look, they got vandalised. See it? Son of a slaver, Dundas, colonialist profiteer. Yeah, it got vandalised a few minutes ago. So look, that's the tallest building in Edinburgh. Taller than my house. I just don't believe it. Try and get that lined up for a shot. So that's 90 metres tall, and my house is only 60 metres tall. So this is the west end of Edinburgh. The opposite end is, the west end is obviously the Russian consulate. At the east end, at the opposite end of Edinburgh, is the American consulate. So they're kept quite far apart, the Americans and the Russians. And you've got the Italian consort here as well, the Italian flag over there. Saturday it was. Such a shame. Right, Paul, about your flyers. I just got a message. Yeah, so you've got the Italian consulate there. The Irish one's round the corner as well. This is not, see the big Ukrainian flag flying here? This is not a Ukrainian consulate. That's at the east end as well. So I don't know what this building is. I'm assuming they just put up the Ukrainian flag to annoy the Russians. I don't know, but I couldn't find anything on the door. Just like an office block. So we're going to go down today to Dean Village. So we're just off Princess Street. I'll show you where we are in a minute. Let you get your bearings as to where we are. It takes less than, from Princess Street, it takes less than 10 minutes to walk to the Dean Village. Okay, it's not far at all. Less than 10 minutes actually. It doesn't take long at all. Hey Lynn. Cynthia, how's it going? How's life, everyone? Thanks for coming on my tour. Beautiful day in Edinburgh, about 45 Fahrenheit, 7 degrees Celsius. Feels warmer because of the sun. There's actually a little bit of heat in the sun, to be honest, to be fair. So I'm just going to show you where Princess Street is in a minute. So this is a very well-to-do area. A very posh area around about here. Of course. So, Princess Street, the west end of Princess Street is just there. Right there. So if you're in Edinburgh, just walk to the west end of Princess Street, and it's less than 10 minutes to Dean Village. Less than 10 minutes. This is a very expensive part of town, as you can imagine. Beautiful Georgian architecture. Lots of crescents. Beautiful day today. Look at this. The painted rooster. It's got a good rep, that. Breakfast, lunch, coffee and cake. What else do you want in life? And it's dog friendly too. So we're going to walk down to Dean Village. What you'll find out is there'll be lots of Instagrammers there. I can tell you now. I haven't been here probably for about a year. I don't know when the last time I was here. But it doesn't matter when you come. There's always lots of people taking Instagram photographs. And as you all know, my pet hate are Instagrammers. Oh, there's the Irish consulate there. See the Irish flag? I'm applying for my Irish passport actually. Hopefully this year I might become Irish instead of English. It's called Randolph Crescent, after the nephew of Robert the Bruce, Thomas Randolph. Of course, the guy who took back Edinburgh Castle from the English with only 40 men. Yeah, the Crescents, like Bath, yes, Edinburgh and Bath compete with each other for who has got the finest Georgian architecture in Europe. They've got the lovely crescents. I've never been to Bath. I've seen videos, obviously. But, yeah, Edinburgh and Bath compete for the title of the most beautiful Georgian architecture in Europe. Both very similar architecture at this wee house here. Bell's Brae. That means a brae is a hill. B-R-A-E. Brae. Dean means deep valley, by the way. See, Dean? It actually should be spelled D-E-N-E. Dean. And it means deep valley. And it's down by the water of Leith. So as you can see, it's not far from Princess Street. It takes like 6 minutes, something like that. There's been people here, actually, since, well, the first mention of it was in King David I, actually, the 11th century. There's been mills here for hundreds, well, probably about nearly 1,000 years. There's been mills here, water mills. They would use the flow of the water, of course, to power the mills. Usually associated with paper, flour, grain and so on. Oh, why are you going 2 miles an hour? Let's see how long it will take us to spot the first Instagrammer. We'll throw them over the wall. I would declare Edinburgh and Bath joint winners. Well, I've seen Bath's architecture and it does look very good. Again, very similar Greek, Doric, neoclassical architecture. This here dates back to 1675, this bit here. See? We've dismissed a load of Instagrammers. Good, good, good. Ah, this looks like get this old stone. Nod back to the flour mills, the grain mills that were here. Fucking hell. Like, I knew soon I saw these 4 girls here, I just knew they were Instagram dudes. I think I walk right in front of their shop just to annoy them. So look, this is where they all come here and here. Yeah, I like to stand in the way of the Instagrammers just to annoy them. See the church there? And that's the Dean Bridge. That was designed by Thomas Telford, actually. One of Scotland's greatest engineers and bridge builders even. You can see there's an old mill here. Look. I think there was 11 mills in total actually at the peak. Before they opened up a big new one down in Leith called Chancellor Mill. There was flour mills all the way down the River Ammon, the River Water of Leith, and so on. And yeah, look, this is the school that was built. This was an experiment. Look, it dates back to 1875. The Edinburgh School Board. I'll tell you, and I'll show you the village. I'll show you the houses that were built for them. So, hopefully the signal will stay here. As I say, I've not been here probably since the downfall of Hagel actually. I don't think I've been here a long time ago, so I don't know what the signal's going to be like. So this dates back to 1884. Let's see, it was built for the workers of the mills as a kind of like an experiment. Look, beautiful buildings. There's curfews. The workers lived here. They had to go to church, obviously. I'll tell you more about this in a little while. Let's go down and see if we can get some nice photographs. But yeah, the apartments here, it was very run down actually. It went under a big renovation period. It became very run down. Oh, look at this everyone. A heavy night for that bottle. Yeah, I just wanted to show everyone where the Dean Village was. I was going to start from Princess Street, and then I remembered about the Russians demonstration at the weekend, so I thought I'd go along and take in the cathedral as well. I thought I'd spoil you all today. A little bit extra, you know. It's always good to do more. So the Gallery of Modern Art is just a wee bit away as well. Get on Instagram. So this is the Water of Leith. Obviously it's heading down to Leith. So this is where they all come for the photographs. It must be quite annoying living here. All the tourists coming. Nice little houses, some of them. These are obviously a bit more modern here. Yeah, there's a nice bit. Is it along here? I've not been here for. Yeah, I think I'll go up here and then come back. You bought yourself a map to figure out where I was. But it is very photogenic. So that you can either come down that way, see there? So I came in just over there. So you can either come down this way or come the way I came. So there's two different ways you can go. But if you are walking on the Water of Leith, I think the Water of Leith's just over 22 miles, 23 miles long. And you can walk almost, well, more than half of it, you know. But I'm sure there's some nice thing to see around there. Let's go along there for a minute. I'm sure. As I say, I can't remember. I've not been here for about a year. Yeah, so you can walk along most of the river, the walkway, right? But at some points you can't. So you have to come up and cut through and so on. But it's quite easy to find. The water flows quite fast here. By the time it gets to Leith, there's almost no flow. You know what I mean? There's almost no flow. Look how fast it is here. Oh, thanks for that, Ed Diane. I'm sure there's a nice weir here, around the corner here. It'd be nice living by the river, listening to the noise of the water. You must get used to it. It'd probably help you to get to sleep at night, but it'd probably make me want to go to the toilet quite a lot. The running water noise, you know. I'm sure there's a nice weir here, just around the corner. I can hear it anyway. The nice houses up there, look. Yeah, the tourists would do my head in living here. I couldn't live here. I couldn't live anywhere where there's tourists and Instagrammers. TikTokers now, the big thing as well. Ah, here we go. This is man-made. Okay, that's gone down there quite fast. There's not been that much rain recently either. Has there? Last week was so we're supposed to get really bad weather again soon. Look at that. Quite loud. Then you get past it and it's peaceful again, look. Ah, so that's why the flow's fast back there, because of this. Lovely, isn't it? These were complaining, oh sorry, see the houses up there, they were complaining about when they got built. Look at them, horrible metal boxes. Look, looks like a military block. It's a nice place to walk. Yeah, so the rivers with the water of Leith is about 35 kilometres, 22 miles. The walkway is about, oh, I'm falling down here. The walkway, you can walk along 12 miles of it. 12 miles. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Man, we people are so nosy. Yeah, so it's called the Dean Village, right? And as I said, Dean, it should be spelled D-E-N-E, and it means deep valley. It used to be called the Water of Leith Village. Now, the earliest maps of Edinburgh date back to the 15th century and the 16th century. And in 1560, there was a map made for the Siege of Leith. You know when Mary the Guise was sent away to France, and Henry destroyed Scotland and so on. Well, there was a map drawn for that invasion, and there's actually, this village is actually on the map, but it's further up the hill. It's not next to the water, it's further up. It's quite strange actually. You get trout here, you get brown trout, eels, you might see some kingfishers, herons, there's even otters here as well. So there is quite a lot of wildlife here. Quite a lot of wildlife. You never know what you might see. As I said earlier, so there's been people here, recorded anyway, for at least 800 years, 900 years. And so that says we have to come off the walkway. I'm just trying to let you see how you get along here, right? So you have to come off the walkway, okay? See here? And then you just have to come up and go up, off, back onto through the village to get back onto the walkway, okay? Yeah, is fishing allowed? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can fish. Yeah, I don't think you need a permit either. Actually, maybe in certain stretches you need a permit. I'm not sure about that, but I think down in Leith you can just fish if you want. You can just fish. They're pretty nice. You see, this is just off the city centre, isn't it? So like less than 10 minutes walk. You can be down here. I removed the villager on it. It was further across. Actually, when I used to do this on the Hago app, I actually had a picture. I actually put a picture up of the map with it mapped on it. God, see these people here. These 4 people, right? They've been watching me ever since they saw me. They just stood at the top here and waited until I came. What are they doing? So you just come off the walkway. Up here and turn to the right. And that's us back to here. Now it's signposted, so you can continue the walk down towards Leith. Okay. So look, well corked 1884. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Edinburgh's a really, really nice city for. I know I'm biased, obviously, but you know, it's only what 550,000 people. You can pretty much walk everywhere. It's very hilly. The weather's pretty crap. Well, they'll go in the phone box for the Instagrammers. I can't believe the weather today. It's actually hot. Believe it or not, it's actually hot. Aye, so remember the Holyrood Abbey? The Holyrood Abbey, yeah? Built by King David I, around about 1128. Well, he also was the first person to mention the Dean village in 1145. Look at this, nice here. And there was 11 mills here, right? And King David I granted one of the mills to the Dean of the Holyrood Abbey that he founded. Just actually we get a better picture of the bridge. Yeah. So you see here, You just go up this little hill here, and look, tells you here, signposted, Leith, 2 3/4 of a mile. It doesn't, unfortunately, again, the walkway doesn't go all the way down to Leith. You have to come off the water at some points. But not for long, actually. Not for long. You can actually walk most of it all the way down to Leith. So it's quite handy. Let's see if I can get a picture of the bridge. The Dean Bridge here, there we go. Ah, here we go. Unfortunately, this used to be a suicide spot here. See this bridge? You used to queue to use the phone books. Now you queue to have your photo taken in them. I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, the bridge used to be a suicide spot. And this area here actually used to be quite run down. Up until the 1970s, it was very much a run down area. And in the 70s, it all got redeveloped. And now, God, the houses will be worth a fortune. If you buy a house around here, oh, I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. It's one of the most expensive parts of Edinburgh, of course. So the water of Leith. Well, we're actually just walking by the water, I don't know if you can hear it. So the water's on the left hand side there. You see? Can't really see it too well. Imagine jumping off of that. Gee whiz. They've got spikes on top of the bridge now. Well, that's not going to stop you, you know what I mean? Just these little spikes. But yeah, unfortunately, it was a notorious suicide spot. Like all bridges, you know. Most bridges around the world, unfortunately, become known as suicide spots. But I think if I was going to commit suicide, I don't think I would do it by jumping off a building or a bridge. I'm scared of heights, you know. Ah, look, there's the original spelling here, see? Look. The Dean. D-E-N-E. It's obviously been anglified. D-E-A-N. Like the word gate. G-A-T-E. Again, that's Scots Norse. And gate is street or road. It's now been changed to just gate, G-A-T-E. So the words have been anglicised, haven't they? So you can tell to the north, of Scotland, up to 80% of all the place names are Norse because of the Vikings invading us. So you can tell the impact the Vikings had upon Scotland. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a wee birdie flew past me there. Yeah, a lot of these walkways actually. Who remembers Margaret Thatcher, milk snatcher? Liberalism and mass unemployment and poverty and deprivation set in the 1980s. So a lot of the unemployed were actually put to work to create the walkways alongside the water of Leith. So yeah, a lot of these walkways were built by unemployed people. So take from that. That's how you're. Transmission is unstable. I'm losing signal. Can you? It says I've got bad signal. I'll keep on walking, hopefully it'll pick up again. It's saying my transmission's bad. type of chat in if you can hear me. No, I don't think you. Crap. Still bad transmission, come on. Oh well, I'll just keep going. Jesus. Back again, can you hear me, see me? Yeah, it's buffering, yeah, I thought that. I lost it completely. Getting better. Yeah, I don't know. Must have just been a bad spot there. Strange how it just goes like that, isn't it? Can hear and see me. Ah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my asthma's bad. So this here you can see is St. Bernard's Well. St. Bernard. Okay? Around about 1760, the locals found a natural spring here, underneath this well here. And word spread about its magical healing powers. It could cure anything from arthritis to blindness. The smell was a bit smelly, like hydrogen gas. The actual monument here, it's actually Greek, as you can imagine. Oh no, it's Roman actually, sorry. Roman, it's based on the ancient Roman temple in Tivoli. And the statue is the goddess of health, Hygeia. Yeah, because when Edinburgh, when the new town was first built actually, they were actually going to base it on Rome. And then they changed it to Athens. So there's underneath there, you see it as a natural spring. You can hear the birds. Better than my dulcet tones, right enough. Yes, underneath there's a natural spring. Hopefully the signal will stay with us. Obviously it's a shared path. We watch out for the Raj cyclists. So, just getting my breath back. So, again, there's just slightly different ways you can go here. I think I actually have to come off here. Yeah, I think you have to come off here. Do you? Ah, yeah, it comes off here. That's right. So this, you can only walk along this bit here, then you have to walk into Stockbridge and pick up the path again. Okay? What's the traffic warden doing down here? Get back to work. Is Cheryl here? I've not seen Cheryl popping in today. Cheryl! Cheryl Cole, are you there, lass? Reveal yourself if you're there. So see, actually I've come off the water leaf now, and you have to pick it back up along here. So it's not too bad. This is now into Stockbridge. I used to live here actually. This is a very posh area as well, Stockbridge. These houses are pretty ugly, right enough. Obviously These must have been social housing. They're pretty horrible looking buildings, aren't they? Look, not as if you would call them pretty. But if you could buy them, they'll be worth a fortune now. They'll be worth a fortune. On Hago. Postcard coming up. And then it was of the. But I'm like, I like to wind people up. Cheryl Higginbottom there. Botham. Gee whiz, I'm quite knackered actually, for some reason. I think I've taken too long off in the winter. I need to get myself fit. Oh, I like how they've done that sign actually, look, street sign. Saunders. Quite colourful, isn't it? I like how they've done that. Brightens up a little bit, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Nice. Oh, there's a statue along here as well, Godman. We'll see the statue in a minute, everyone. I think there's about 6 of them in the water. We'll see it in a minute. Oh, gee whiz. Yeah, I'm going to have to get fit, everyone. I think I'm going to have to join a gym. I'm quite unfit, actually. Mind you, my breathing's been quite bad. There he is, can we see him? I will get a picture of him from the bridge. You can see him poking through. Look. Can you see the figure in the water? The smokers. I'll get him from the bridge. Look. There he is. You see the man? Oh, I zoomed in. I didn't know you could zoom in. I just zoomed in. Makes it quite unstable, but look. Whoa. I didn't know you could do that. Oh well, I've just figured out you can zoom in on the app. Oh well. There you go, everyone. I never knew that. You learn something new every day. I didn't know you could zoom in. Money is as innocent as the gun. That's some statement to make, isn't it? So there you go, everyone. I'm going to finish off the tour here. Basically because I'm knackered. Can't believe it. So see the waterway bit back there? See? So the waterway picks back up there. But then as you go along 5-10 minutes, it takes you back off again. And it's quite confusing. So if you don't know, it's not well signposted either. So it can be quite confusing actually. But so Princess Street again, the West End, is just up there, 10 minutes or so. So it doesn't take long. And of course Edinburgh is over here, the centre of Edinburgh's over that way. Again about 10 minutes away. So hopefully you've had a bit of an enjoyment today. Well, thanks very much for coming on the tour, everyone. Yeah, sorry for being a bit discombobulated. My breathing and my signal was bad. So apologies, and hopefully I'll see you. I've got another tour on Wednesday. The Botanical Gardens, actually. The Botanical Gardens. So yeah, if you want to see the botanics, hopefully it's quite in some nice weather. I'm not sure what the weather forecast is going to be, but they always lie anyway. So yeah, thanks very much everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Quite clear signal down here, right enough now. Signal looks good here. It's quite annoying when the signal drops like that when you don't know why. Oh, there's a Britannia tour, look. Who wants an open top tour bus tour? He does. Take care everyone, I'm going to finish off now, okay? So have a great day, and I'll see you all on Wednesday hopefully.